It's an everyday event for officers, but never routine. Is it a motorist late for work or a criminal making his getaway? If an officer needs assistance and the nearest backup is over 30 miles away, guessing wrong can ruin more than just your day.
X5, I have one at gunpoint. I need backup now.
X5, I have no units available to assist you.
Changes are undeniably coming to Josephine County and our way of life. Failure to address these issues will make this a less desirable community, a less enjoyable place to live, or worse, endanger our families. What will be the cost to us if we do not rise to meet these challenges? The threats are all too real.
Who will protect our home and our families while we are away?
Who will protect our children and keep them safe when we're not around?
Who's going to enforce our traffic laws and keep our streets safe?
Who will protect our home? Who will keep our families safe?
I have a business here and employees I care about. Who will keep us safe?
We come here to enjoy the parks, rivers, and lakes. Who will keep us safe?
We all know there are people who prey on the elderly. Who will keep us safe?
Hi, I'm Gil Gilbertson, your Josephine County Sheriff. When you elected me, these issues became my responsibility. These problems cannot be handled by private security guards, alarm companies, or even the good-hearted citizens alone. You need adequate law enforcement to tackle these issues. Without law enforcement, can you go on vacation and feel safe about leaving your home? Will our streets and neighborhoods be safe places to raise our children? Will your business remain secure from theft and vandalism? Ask a victim of a crime if there was adequate protection. The answer will be no, and I agree. Currently, our community does not have adequate law enforcement protection.
Josephine County, with its serene backdrops, natural resources, and small-town flavor, contributes to a quality of life that many people envy. However, all of this may be at risk if we fail to ensure the survival of long-term public safety services. Criminal activity is increasingly threatening our way of life. In fact, inmate phone calls monitored by jail staff have already tracked calls inviting other criminals to our community because of the lack of law enforcement. We desperately need additional law enforcement to provide countywide coverage 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to deter those who would destroy our quality of life. Even those who will never be a direct victim of a crime will pay a price, most likely in the form of lower property values, higher insurance rates, and stagnant economic growth, an overall decline in quality of life here in Josephine County. And for those who have been burglarized and found their personal belongings strewn across their home or car, know all too well the feeling of being violated. Investing in our current way of life and our future will pay dividends later. The old adage is still true today: an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
We live here because of the beauty, the natural resources, the quality of life, family-oriented activities, and all the recreation that Josephine County has to offer.
Hi, this is our new grandson, and it's so important to our future that our residents and visitors feel safe and secure in our own community.
That's right, Diane. Everyone, everywhere, should be safe and secure, but they can't without public safety services. It takes a fully functional and adequately staffed organization to provide that. The dedicated professionals at the Sheriff's Office are committed to your safety. This November's ballot is an extremely critical opportunity for all of us to vote yes to support the long-term funding for the Sheriff's Office.
The issue of funding is a tough problem, and some may have a different perspective on the solution.
Pay for it another way.
A special district allows for other possible funding sources, but still provides a safety net to ensure long-term stability.
I've never been a victim and probably never will.
Even those of us lucky enough to avoid being directly impacted by crime can expect a higher cost of living without adequate law enforcement.
I can protect my own home. I've got a gun.
Even if you can protect against some risks, who will provide protection when you're not there? Who will protect your family when you're gone? Who will protect your friends and neighbors? A personal firearm won't protect you or your family from a drunk driver that wasn't stopped because there aren't any deputies patrolling the streets. Are you prepared for the legal and civil consequences of shooting a person? Are you prepared for the emotional and moral aftermath of killing another human being? A personal firearm isn't always an appropriate or effective answer.
It's probably cheaper for me to pay for an alarm company or security guard.
No, it's not. Those services call 911 for a sworn deputy, someone with the legal authority, training, and knowledge to respond to your call for help. Security guards have limited authority. Also, you may be liable for their actions on your property. What makes more sense? Paying for a full-service sheriff's office or contracting with security or alarm companies that can only do half the job? For about $1 a day, the average homeowner can fund around-the-clock law enforcement services, deterring criminals before they act.
I'm on a fixed income. I just can't afford it.
Can you afford the alternatives? The elderly are the most vulnerable and least able to recover physically, financially, or emotionally. And the county assessor has programs for property tax relief and deferral in order to assist you.
All of this is just a scare tactic. The county always finds the money.
The truth is, there are real threats to our community and quality of life. Without adequate funding for this agency, our personal safety is in jeopardy. To suggest otherwise is to ignore the facts. Unfortunately, services aren't free. Funding is necessary in order to provide the protection you expect and deserve.
Our commitment to you begins with fiscally responsible management and accountability at all levels of service. Help us to ensure that you, the citizens of this county, maintain continued quality of life. Your Josephine County Sheriff's Office is asking for your help. Let's work together to protect that quality for ourselves, our children, and our future. Thank you.
The mission of the Josephine County Sheriff's Office is to provide our citizens with the highest quality of law enforcement services in a professional, ethical, and fiscally responsible manner. As citizens, our mission is to unite as a community in order to support the men and women of the Josephine County Sheriff's Office who risk their lives every day to protect us and our quality of life.
Copy. Shots fired. Requesting a medical unit. Units respond. Code 3.
Advise medical. We've got one. It's got a head wound. 31.
31. Go ahead.
Call back whoever you can from graveyard. I'd like at least 4. 3 minimum.
Copy, working on it. Just confirming it's okay for medical to go straight to the location of where your patrol cars are.
That's affirmative, and we've got 5 in custody. There's just 2 of us. I'm trying to work the radio and trying to get these other guys taken care of. K9 31 from 82. Go ahead. I'm currently running code 3 to your location. Do you have the situation under control there? We've got 5 in custody, 1's en route to the hospital. There's just 2 of us here. It's just a manpower issue. Just trying to get people situated, put in cars, trying to secure the scene. 43 from 29. Yes, sir. He's got 5 in custody. They only got 1 vehicle to secure people in, so I think it's a security issue at this point.